Hello, 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 hello. How we all doing? Oh, what do we got? Season 6, Week 18? Ooh. Game of the week is Turtles in Time. Turtles 4, everybody. It's Turtles 4. Everybody loves Turtles 4. Turtles 4. What are our rules? Playing on the SNES, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time is itself a 1992 SNES port of the beat-em-up arcade game produced by Konami and released in 1991. While some simplifications were made to bring the game to the console, some other elements, like the Mode 7 scrolling effect, were utilized to create new elements unique to the title. In the vein of the original arcade game, the four turtles make their way through the streets of bad guys, brawling their way to the Technodrome and beyond, time-traveling to other eras. Turtles in Time became Konami's best-selling arcade title, and in the US, the home console version was the top-selling SNES game of September 1992. Hey, Decky. Just lurking while heading to work. Right on, my man. Just talking about one of the best beat-em-ups of all time. Intro. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in a Half-Shell Struggle Power. Yes, they are the world's most fearsome fighting team. And they're green. Even the allegations against Michelangelo are true. He was found by a jury of his peers to indeed be a party dude. If you're of a certain age, you grew up on this stuff, and art lessons on Renaissance painters left you doodling tridents and nunchucks. Maybe hypothetical you gazed out of a hypothetical art class window and thought about this game. The very unhypothetical and real zenith of Turtlemania Turtles in Time. Jump, kick, and aggravated assault your way into the side-scrolling brawler in the vein of Streets of Rage, itself a SNES port of the arcade classic. Choose your favorite pizza-loving Foot Clan fighter and take to the streets of New York City to stop the evil Krang's devious time travel shenanigans. He and Shredder have only bloody-nicked the Statue of Liberty. Splinter raced four martial arts enthusiasts with a deep sense of civic duty, so through the time portal they must go, all in the name of returning the missing madam. Alright, rules. Scoring. Hard levels complete, over normal levels complete, over deaths, over time. Normal difficulty, 4 continues, rest set to 7. So, your continues, by the way, they're set automatically by your difficulty, so don't worry about setting those. Your rest, though, that's the number of lives you have. You will manually set that. Yes, you read that right. Having a lower death count is better than being a fast, turtly boy. You must play and complete normal mode before beginning hard. Any submissions not observing this rule will be cast through a time portal directly into the Big Bang. Some helpful information from Quantum Player 1. Level 4 has a boss that requires you to perform the throw move to damage him, and on hard difficulty, the foot soldiers in this fight block attacks, which are usually the opener move to perform a throw. This quirk may create a gulf between people who have played the game and people who haven't, so wanted to give a pointer here. To perform a throw normally, you attack once to stun, stop briefly, then push forwards and attack again to throw a blocking opponent. You cannot do the attack once to stun part. So instead you need to swap that out with a shoulder charge to stun. Shoulder charge breaks through block. To shoulder charge, you dash, then attack. Default setup for dash is hold a direction and it kicks in halfway across the screen. In options before you start, you can change dash to manual, which means you double tap a direction to dash. Highly recommend this change to enable shoulder charges without having to wait for them to kick in while holding a direction. With dash set to manual, you are now equipped to throw blocking enemies at the boss of level 4. Hope this made sense. Good luck. So, level 4's boss, you have to use a throw attack to hit him. And to do that, you have to, one way or the other, stun the enemy. Then, let's see, how does he say it here? Push forward and attack again. So, The dash attack is quite useful. Typically, it's like he says here, on standard options, you hold the direction pad, and it goes left or right, and then about, like he says, about halfway across the screen, you'll start running. You do, I believe it's Y is the default attack. So you do an attack while you're dashing, and you'll shoulder charge, and that kind of stuns them. That opens you up for a throw. But changing the option to a manual run is a tap and hold, and that's much easier to do. So, let's see here. The manual. Now, are you ready for like the worst manual I've ever seen? This is a great game. This is an awful manual. Turtles in Time. Congratulations! You now own TMNT4 Turtles in Time for your Super NES. To prevent turtle extinction, read on, dude. That sounds pretty good. It starts you off like, alright, this is a pretty good manual. Shredder just picked up a woman. You know, just a woman. Whatever, Shredder's got game, okay? Sunday evening. You're sitting around the sewer watching your main reporter, April O'Neil, do a live report from the Statue of Liberty. Then it happened. A humongoso flying android screamed out of the sky and ripped Lady Liberty from her foundation, sending hundreds of freaked out tourists into the harbor below. No way, cried Raphael. Wait, replied Donatello, and I'll bet you all the pepperoni in Little Italy who's flying that heinous scrap heap. Leonardo grabbed his katana blades. Let's pop by our friendly neighborhood technodrome and pay Shredder a visit. With the cunning of an ancient ninja warrior, you battle through the first 3 levels that lead right to the heart of the technodrome. There you find Shredder controlling the metallic terror by remote. You've been a bad boy, you bloated beanbag, says Leo. But it's nothing a good thrashing can't fix. After you beat Shredder, he goes over the edge, knocking everyone into an activated Matrix translocation beam. With a flash, you're all set back in time. Now you have to fight Shredder and his horde of historic hooligans through 6 levels of utter weirdness. You've read history in class, now it's time to rewrite it. Yeah, sorry, Stormy. I noticed that in Discord, I think in Discord, I think it updated the scheduled time for European daylight savings, which happened earlier this week, and so it's not correct. So I'm trying to fix it, but there's only a couple more, so we'll get it set up. We'll figure it out. It's at noon. At noon Pacific time. Whenever Pacific time is noon, that's when we're doing this. How to play. Get off your shell, grab your blades, and start slicing and dicing your way through 4 sinister stages and 6 time warps. Each is filled with an evil army of foot soldiers, android assassins, and other genetic mishaps. If you just happen to survive them, a most weirded out warrior waits for you at the end of each stage. Pretty wicked, eh? To begin, use the control pad to select your turtle in the options screen and push the start button to lock in your selection, staying full of life. Unlike most creatures, a turtle has 3, 5, or 7 lives to choose from. 7 for us. We look for the pizzas to restore your look for the pizzas to restore your reptilian vitality. When all of your lives have been shucked, the game is over. If you've got the turtle guts, select continue and you'll be thrust back in time to the stage you left off at. The easy mode has 3 continues, the normal mode has 4 continues, and the hard mode has 5 continues. Safety in numbers. While one player is playing, a second can select another way cool turtle with the control pad and join another way cool turtle with the control pad and join in the heat of combat by pushing the start button. Proven by science, yeah, proven by science. Beginning of the end. Insert the gamepad into your SNES, turn on the power. When the title screen appears, you will have 5 choices: 1 player, 2 player, time trial, versus an option. We want option and then 1 player. Level. Choose between normal, easy, or hard. So we'll start with normal and then we play on hard. Control lets you customize your buttons on the controller, so you can do that if you want. Rest, we're setting that to 7. Player dash, we're setting that to manual. Back attack lets you attack the enemy behind you, not specified, so you can have that on if you want. Sound test and color mode are for your preference. Keep your turtle under control. Keeping your turtle under your thumb can be quite a task, but you can handle it. So, start button to lock all your decisions in, select button to pause, control pad to move and make your selections at the title screen, B button to jump, Y button to attack, L, R, A, and X do nothing unless you have changed the options. So it's basically a 2-button game. Pretty easy. A new twist to attacking. The Turtle team has spent the off-season working on a few new ninja moves that can crash Shredder's men. The catapult. To fling the Foot Clan, carefully move toward either side of the enemy and press the Y button while holding down the control pad. Whip it. To grab the enemy's arm and bash him into the asphalt, move beside them and press the Y button. Use your dash technique, bulldozer. Use your dash technique and press the Y button. So this is your shoulder charge. Catapult is your throw. This is the one you have to do in stage 4. And the whip it is a very, very useful one if you can figure out how to do it right. Foot flinger. While dashing towards the enemy, press the B and Y buttons at the same time for a flying foot kick that strikes fear into the heart of the clan. Snake killer. While dashing, press the B button followed by the Y button for a sliding kick that cuts the clan off at the knees. Cannonball. For an unbelievable spinning attack technique, start dashing as you press the B button. When the spin winds down, press the Y button. Now this one I'm not sure is quite true. This next one, like, I read it last night and I was like, I don't think that's actually how that works. Box of Hard Knocks. This attack move is so strong, it takes one of your extra lives. I don't think it takes a life. I don't remember it ever just sapping one of my lives. Maybe it does and I've just never noticed, but I don't think it does. To do this, snatch up the red box with the black ball and your turtle will kick into overdrive, destroying all in his way. So this is when you get the box with the bomb on it and then you start spinning around and you hit everything and they all die. I don't think that takes an extra life. These last two here are only for the versus mode, so you don't need to worry about them. If you change the button, then obviously your attack button is what activates instead of Y. Alright, so each turtle has their own stats, and they're a little bit different. Leo is the most balanced dude. He pretty much does everything well, especially when it comes to eating pizza. Leo's spine-tingling special attack is his patented spin move. So you can see he's all here at a level 5. Each time a turtle uses his special attack, a chunk of lifeline will vanish. Michelangelo's greatest power is his weapon. He can slice and dice with the best of them. It's a skill he learned making julienne fries in home ec class. Why is he slicing? He has nunchucks. Mike's special attack is his far-flung flying fongula. It's a great way to smash face. Anyway, Mike has a higher than normal attack, special technique, and defense, but he suffers a little bit with his rush attack and his speed. Donatello's power rating. Don's been chowing on too many double stuffed pizzas with extra pepperonis. Thus, he's a bit slow these days, but he more than makes up for his pooch belly with a weapon that keeps enemies at a distance. Don's special attack is his high-flying kick in the teeth. Raph is one quick, as you can see here, very high special. Normal attack is normal, rush attack is normal, but defense and speed are lowered. Raphael. Raph is one quick turtle, pardon the oxymoron. In fact, numerous track squads have asked him to anchor their relay teams. Unfortunately, his defense kind of blows, so he's an easy target if caught flat-footed. Raph's special attack is his super bombastic stationary kick. It's a real jawbreaker. So you can see his rush attack and special technique off the charts over here. Speed is great. Defense, horrendous. Normal attack is normal. So it kind of looks like their normal attack... Oh, his normal attack is actually a little bit below. Alright, so here's your levels and enemies. Level 1 downtown, you're not gonna face Shredder in level 1. You'll face Baxter Stockman. Level 2, Alley Cat Blues. You'll face... What are you facing, Alley Cat Blues? Metalhead? I think that's Metalhead. Here's Krang. Shredder's the boss of stage 4. Here's some foot soldiers. Here's level 3, Sewer Surfing. Easy, but earn bonus points. So every 100 points you get is a life. Or is it 200? 100 or 200. And each kill is 1 point. So it's pretty easy to keep track. This is a Stone Warrior. They're a bit tough. A6 Annihilator. They like to shoot projectiles. Here's level 4 is the Technodrome. Here's the Chunky Cheese Pizza Monster. It looks a lot like Alien. That's from level 3 Sewer Surfing? Yes, level 3 Sewer Surfing. The Rat is the boss of Sewer Surfing. Level 5, 2.5 million BC, Prehistoric Turtlesaurus. Level 6, AD 1530, Skull and Crossbones. You're on a pirate ship for that one. Level 7, AD 1885, Bury My Shell at Wounded Knee, the Wild West. Level 8, AD 2020, the recent past, Neon Knight Riders. Oh, Mecha Turtle, sorry. Mecha Turtle's the boss of stage 2. Baxter Stockman, he's boss of stage 1. Rat, boss of stage 3. Mouser and Roadkill Rodney, you'll find them in the Technodrome. Level 9, AD 2100, Starbase, where no turtle has gone before. That's the actual feature. Yeah, we're definitely... Yeah, 4 years ago looks a lot cooler than I remember it being. Here's a boss Slash. I think he's the boss of the prehistoric era. Bebop and Rocksteady, the boss of the pirate era. Krang, he's the boss of the second visit to the Technodrome. Super Shredder's your final boss. Toka and Razor, they're another part of the Technodrome. Leatherhead, I think he's the Wild West. And level 10, AD 1992, the final Shell Shock. This is where you fight Super Shredder. So you have 10 levels to go through. And that's it. That's the book. So, like I said, it's not a very good book, honestly, in my opinion, just because, like, these moves are not super explanatory. Oh, it's not a mohawk. He is... So, Leatherhead is very Cajun. That's a cowboy hat. But yeah, Leatherhead is super Cajun. Which still doesn't quite fit with Wild West. But, you know, whatever. Look like pink hair. Yeah, the manual's not really helping. You can see it has like a little band right here. Little yellow band. But I could see how you would think that'd be a pink mohawk, which might actually be cooler, honestly. For a gator to have a mohawk. But yeah, that's the manual. This is a big game of my childhood. I played the crap out of this. I had a blast. Yeah, I always played as Leonardo though. I never realized that there were different stats. Yeah, use the throw move as much as you can. Honestly, that's kind of the easiest one. If you can figure out how to do this whip it, where you smash them into the asphalt a bunch, this is probably one of the most overpowered moves you can get. But to reliably do it, you have to really kind of learn the technique. So play around with it a little bit. All of these throws, you have to remember you have to stun them first before you can do a throw. You can't just go right into a throw like it's Streets of Rage or something. And yeah, 10 levels. This game's a blast. Oh, and remember, this is a beat 'em up. So after you hit the bosses, you know, X number of times, they get invulnerability, you know, temporary invulnerability, and they will try to hit you. That's just every beat 'em up does that. You can't just stun lock the boss. So yeah, that's that. Let's go into the setup real quick. So we'll be doing SNES 9X. I think that's what the recommended. Hold on. What was the rules? What did they say? Yeah, SNES 9X. Okay. Yep, so SNES 9X, you can find it at SNES9X.com. Follow the links there for the download. Here's a clip of what it looks like on CD Romance, the one that we'll be using. And to use SNES 9X, all you have to do is open up the program, hit File, go to Load Game, locate wherever you download your ROM, and fire it up. So that's that. Let's get into the wheel, the other wheel, the sub wheel, the much less good wheel. Alright, so getting caught up on some wheel spins here. We did have a couple of matches. Rollaway, we matched first place for Schmumbler. Way to go, buddy. And then Tetris, we matched fourth place for Rafegall. Which brings our grand total of matches to 3. Yeah, the Wheel of Betrayal and almost never being correct. Out of 180 predictions, we have hit 3 times. Alright, notepad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Let us get to spinning here. Notepad, come back. Peggle Knights, where were you? Let me check. I have it. Peggle Knights, you were not predicted. You were not in the top 10, I'm sorry. Alright, 10th place. Well, I've only got a few more days when Peggle gets closed. Tom the Wizard coming in for 10th place in Turtles. Where are you sitting right now, Stormy? Adrian's Revenge for 9th place. Sitting at 10th. Okay. I guess, yeah, I would just need one more. NBZ 8th. Yeah, it would just need one more to bump you up. So just hold tight. 7th place, Nerdy Fiona. She did not have a good time with this game. She did well. She beat both modes. But she did not have a fun time doing so. She does not like beat 'em ups. Noodles coming in at 6th. Quantum had an absolute banger run last night playing this. Yeah, don't get frustrated, just enjoy it, and if whatever happens, happens. Gekish for 5th. And 4th place is going to be Schmumbler Boy. He had a great run. He's currently 2nd. Quantum did it in 10 deaths in like an hour and 20 minutes. D-Mac for 3rd. He's currently winning by 1 point. He's finally overtaken NBZ. It is is tight, tight, tight at the top right now. Is it going to tip over? Yes, Steven's rocket for second. Now, this one should be quantum, but let's see what the wheel tells us. Somehow Rafe Gall is going to do it in 9 deaths. Alright everyone, so 10th place Tom the Wizard, 9th place Adrian's Revenge, 8th place NBZ, 7th place Nerdy Fiona, 6th place Doodles, 5th place Geckish, 4th place Schmumbler, 3rd place D-Mac, 2nd place Steven's Rocket, and 1st place Rafe Gall. Congratulations to all the soon-to-be not winners. Alright, so that said, that wraps us up for this week. Yeah, we have get your Peggle Knights submissions in by Wednesday, and Wednesday will be our final actual spin of the season. We'll be doing Return of a Legend 2, so we'll see what happens there. And then following that, we have our final Forgotten round, which is not a spin, but it's still important. Who knows what's going on at the top? And actually, let us. We're gonna go find out what's going on at the top. So yeah, look at this. Look at this. So 13 points go to first place. So between first and 7th place is literally could literally be done in 1 week. 89, 88, 84, 84, 82, 78, 76. And look at Floofin. Like, by the way, look at Floofin. 9 submissions and he's in 6th place right now. What a guy. Absolutely crushing it. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls a Forgotten round out of his butt to try to see if he can't pop out. Then we've got Schmumbler and Fiona, who both have Forgotten rounds as well. So this could be exciting. Could be exciting, everybody. Last 3 weeks. If you count the Forgotten round, last 3 weeks of the season. We still haven't decided when we're going to be cutting off nomination submissions. But we will at the very least, go through Forgotten round. So you'll have time to get your testing in and get it done. But there will be a deadline, and when we figure out what it is, we will announce it. So stay tuned for that. Watch out for Kythes to spin on Wednesday. And best of luck to everybody. Get your Peggle Knights, and good luck with Turtles. See you next week at noon Pacific time, whatever time zone, whatever daylight savings that happens to be. So, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.